Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? I'm sitting here drinking my coffee, minding my own damn business, on Facebook, Twitter, seeing what's going on in the gearhead industry. It's a full-time job. I like to keep up, with what's hot, what's not, But I want to take a second out and tell you something. I was on social media, and I happened to see a post by Speed Society. And it had a certain TV show that was on the post. And so I happened to just look. I was going to make a comment, about, one of the things I like about the show. And out of, the 40-some comments, there was 39 of them that were not a positive comment. And you got to ask yourself sometimes, it's like, guys, come on. I mean, really? These guys out there, making these comments and everything, chances are either A, they don't have a car, or B, their car is slow, or C, they're just jealous they're not on TV with their own damn car, right? And the funny thing is I know a few guys in my circle that they're always bashing all the time. But yet they're the first guys that want to bitch and complain about these 18-year-old kids today don't want to do nothing. They just want to sit and smoke weed and play Xbox. Okay, well, then why make the gearhead industry such a negative, right? I mean, how about keeping it positive? Now, I understand with social media, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. I get it. Okay, and everyone feels the need to voice their opinion. But let's take a step back and let's slow down. And let's put some deep thought into really what's going on. The truth of the matter is, guys, we had 10 years of a dry spell where we didn't have any, the younger generation really get involved in the gearhead world, okay? But the last 5 years, I know people that own speed shops and fab shops and everything. They'll tell you that, business is thriving right now. They're starting to see a lot of the younger generation coming and getting involved. And let's face it, I mean, there were people out there, I remember 10 years ago, worrying that all our knowledge and all our know-how of how to sling a wrench, we weren't going to pass it on to nobody. So now we're starting to see the next generation wanting to get involved. I mean, look at the hot rodders of tomorrow. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I guarantee you these kids can build a small block Chevy, boys and girls, faster than you and your buddies in your garage, and I'll put money on it, okay? Guarantee it. I mean, it's insane. And it's huge. It's all over the United States. And God bless the guys that put that on. I mean, it's all basic charity, to teach the next generation. So when you're out there on social media and you're bashing and making it a negative because, you don't like someone's wheels, what good are you really doing? I mean, you're not really doing anything. I mean, I understand, you got Chevy versus, Ford and Mopar versus, Chevy. And, look, I'm a Mopar guy. Look, it doesn't matter, okay? Most gearheads, now I don't know where you're from. I don't know where you're sitting out watching this, but most gearheads, I'm going to tell you right now, okay? Like from where I'm from, we don't give a rat's ass what color you are. We don't care where you're from. We don't give a shit about your political views. The only thing we care about, you know how to sling a wrench? You know how to sling a wrench? Okay? Because that's what gearheads are all about. You get the guys in there, I don't like low riders, in their 13-inch Daytons and, and these rubber band wheels. And, well, you know what? I mean, there's guys out there who don't like your Kraggers and yellow traction bars. Okay? I mean, that's just the way it is, But at the end of the day, what I've always liked the most about the gearhead world is we all come together. We all come together. We go to car shows. We do charity events. I mean, there's so much that we do, as, let's face it, kind of a dysfunctional family. That's kind of what we are, okay? So when you're out there on social media and you're making these posts and these comments and everything, ask yourself, how educated are you on your opinion before you do? Okay, and I'm going to give you an example on exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, I got a 1997 Chevy four-door dually on bags with 22-inch semi wheels, yes, rubber band tires, and I put a Cummins in it. Well, I guess Chevy didn't make a power plant worth a damn in the 90s. We all know that, right? So I decided I'm going to post this on social media, and I put it on a bag dually site or something. Just put a picture of my truck, Here it is, it's done, blah, blah, blah. Some guy gets on there and just rips me up, down, one side, backwards, and the other about how stupid my truck is. It's useless. Why would you take a truck that now you can't haul anything, you can't tow anything, you can't do nothing with it? And it's like, man, you need to educate yourself before you start rambling on and talking. And here's what I mean. By the time I got done with that 4-link system, the chassis work, the airbag suspension in the rear, the hitch, by the time I got done with it, I'm willing to bet you my truck can haul more than it was originally rated for out of the factory. Yes, it'll lay the frame. Yes, I can throw sparks. And and then the best part is it's sitting there with the photo of it slammed on the ground. And then the guy comes back in comments and goes, and how are you supposed to drive it that low? You shouldn't be making comments, bro. Air ride. Okay, up, down. Okay. The truth of the matter is, 1-ton dualies back in the day sucked. Okay. Air ride, shit rides like Cadillac. And I can haul more, and I got more horsepower because I'm not going out and buying a $60,000, $70,000 dually. I'm the guy, I'm going to build my own. It is what it is. So before you go out and you start throwing these comments out there, educate yourself, before you start talking, all right? And it doesn't mean, there's nothing wrong with asking questions. I encourage it. Ask questions. You don't understand? Ask. That sounds more intelligent than just throwing your opinion out. And if you're worried about these 18-year-old kids smoking weed and playing Xbox all the time, keep the gearhead thing a positive. I've met guys that literally hate Ford owners just because they own a Ford. It's like, I'm sorry you're so narrow-minded. Me, I like anything with horsepower. I don't care if it's a freaking boat. I don't care if it's a bag truck. I like anything cool and custom. Anything. So let's keep it positive out there. And during the holiday season, let's open your mind. And let's keep the industry going. The last 5 years have been great. I just seen a post. I just seen a submission of this kid that saved all this money, was out cutting grass, doing side jobs, bagging groceries. He was like 16 and a half, 17. You know what he did? He bought his first car. And it was a muscle car. I haven't seen that shit since I was 16. I thought I was the last guy to do that, for crying out loud. Okay? So keep it positive on the holiday season. Be safe. Merry Christmas. Have fun. Okay? And I hope you guys get like a shit ton of car parts on a Christmas tree. I'm not getting any car parts on our Christmas tree because, well, my wife and daughter want car parts. Is that the ass backwards shit you've ever heard of? I'm not complaining, but, my wife wants a Hemi for Christmas. Does she know she's getting a Hemi? Oh, yeah, it's itty bitty little model. I'm not telling her. She's gonna be pissed Christmas, all right? Peace out, guys. Have fun. Be safe this holiday, okay? Bye.